This is a model I made using only extra bits I had in my bit box. And today I'm going to show you a couple time lapses of me working through this one. So let's begin. I got the idea from this Mortarion arm that I had left over, and a couple of extra Tau bits and half of a Plague Marine, and just throwing them together. So here I am working away at it. I won't talk too much, but this process is basically just a lot of dry fitting things together to see how they fit and fiddling around to get it just how you want it. You can see me make a mistake here by gluing on that Thousand Suns headdress. It takes up all of the space and won't let any head fit in, so I end up having to take it out and glue in just another head that already has a built-in headdress. So I end up fishing out this cool Thousand Suns left arm that's like 3 hands grabbing at a staff, and I don't really know what to do with it, so I end up gluing it to the end of the tube that's sticking out of Mortarion's arm so I wouldn't have to cut that off completely, which I thought ended up looking really cool. So this is what I ended up with. The only thing you didn't see was me building the base and getting everything balanced and leveled, and that wasn't very interesting. So on to the painting. We start with a really nice coat of Death Guard green before we do a heavy dry brush of Elysian green, and then a dry brush of Oghren camo over that. So here I take out a white and mix it with a little bit of gray to make kind of a grayed down white, and I start picking out the Tau pieces. You never want to paint anything completely white because you couldn't highlight it brighter than that, so that's why I'm doing gray for it. Then I do a base coat of black on the black pieces, the Tau leggings, the symbols, and the Thousand Suns sword. Now we're taking out Thousand Suns blue to do the Thousand Suns pieces, which is pretty much just the head and the arm in front. And then we're going to be dry brushing that with Ahriman blue, and then another dry brush of Phoenician gray. So here we are the next morning. I have my poorly made tea, my Eggo waffles, and I had done the bronze trim without the camera on by accident. So here I am picking out pieces with gunmetal gray and cavalry brown, the gunmetal pieces being the gun, the swords and the metallic pieces, and then they all get a nice dry brush of hammered copper. The cavalry brown pieces are all of the flags, the capes, the banners, all that sort of stuff, and I just add a little bit of white to it and then dry brush that over it. So after base coating some parts white, I take out Vulapula's pink and mark those out. So I got the fleshy hand look and the fleshy look in the gun, which I was really happy with. And I had like the fleshy look of the Tau guy falling apart. That is the biped for the gun. So after that, I start going at the flag. I mix up a little tapestry color, which is a flesh tone mixed with white. Then I take bronze and I start picking up the details of the flag. Then after this, all I have to do is go at the base and the transfers, which were pretty easy. I mixed together kind of an earthy, kind of sand dusty brown color to do the ruins, and then I mixed together a similar color to do the ground. I didn't really like it, so I ended up making a lighter color, and I just kind of ended mixing up all of the colors together on the base, and it ended up having this kind of muddy clay look that I was really happy with. So after that's all said and done and dried, we're going to move on to the shading. I'm going to pick out the Tau bits with Nuln Oil that's dulled down a little bit with Lamy and Medium, and also the metallic bits with Nuln Oil as well. Then after that, I take out Athonian Camo Shade and go over the green Death Guard armor. And then after that, I take out Druchii Violet and I go over the Thousand Suns part. And I think I go back and I do Nuln Oil on the flag as well. This model was a little awkward to shade because of how many different colors were on it, but in the end I was really happy with everything came out. And then after that, I pick out some transfers and I put some wacky transfers on in different spots.